I found this is great for my clients who don't have proper hip function. They don't know how to sit back, sit on their heels, and bring their hips back and forth without the use of their back. They end up having a lot of lumbar spine flexion, ending up like this, or they go to their toes, get their knees way over here, their heels come out, all kinds of things happen. Sometimes their heels will internally, externally rotate, their arms will not be able to stay up. They can't do a front squat, let alone a back squat. So we have to train them into the proper motion before we can even get them on a goblet squat. So I'm going to tell them it's okay to use these handles for assistance. They're essentially being an anchor that's going to keep you from falling. Now if you don't have a lot of space behind you, and I don't because I want you to stay in the camera, you can pull up these TRX handles nice and high. Or in any other case, your glass cables, jungle gym, that kind of thing. Just have them hold on to here. Get that nice stance, that chest popped out, the lumbar spine tight. Get them to move their hips back like they're sitting in an outhouse in the woods they don't want to actually put their butt on. And sit down all the way to parallel, if not lower, depending on their spine, pushing through that heel and staying up. Now a lot of them may want to hang back way like this, but we don't want them to do that because they'll become too reliant on the TRX. So we want to have them holding onto this cable as little as possible. Eventually, they would be able to do this without the cable. So maybe the first few sessions you have them use the cable completely, then have them kind of keep it loose like this, just to make them feel better, and then eventually they can let go of the cable and squat down. And in which case we would load them with a kettlebell or a dumbbell or a barbell in some kind of a front squat position. In the same way, we can teach them to do a lunge or a reverse lunge. You can just have them hold those cables and step really far back, bending that knee, not quite touching the ground, but almost, and coming back. You can have them do the same leg multiple times, keeping that weight on the heel and the chest up, or you can have them alternating back. This is really good at doing the unilaterally isolating the glute, getting those adductors and abductors in there, and in general keeping stress off the knee. It even helps with balance and proprioception, so it's really one of the best exercises for almost everybody to start learning with. If they have knee problems, really have them focus on staying on the heel. If they can't do it anyways, you may want to find a different exercise for them, but this is one of the lightest ones. Let me show you again from the side here. I don't have much room to work with, so I'm going to tilt a little. As you can see, putting all that weight on the back of your heel, you're coming really far back. You don't want to let them do this, because then they're quadricep dominant, whereas the hamstrings and glutes are usually the weaker area. Again, you can have them alternate, or you can have them do one at a time. And let me show you that squat from the front too real quick. Again, chest up, hips back, sit, pop up.